In the figure above, angles BAC and ADC are equal. Angle ACD is a right angle. The ratio of the sides AC to BC is equal 4 to 3, given that the area of triangle ABC is 24 centimeters squared. Find the area of triangle ACD. Find the area of triangle ACD. So now we want to use the length scale factor formula. We want to use the length scale factor. We can say that length scale factor, length scale factor here, the length scale factor here has been given as a AC to BC, which is giving us a 4 to 3. AC to BC is giving us 4 to 3. How do we find the area scale factor? Area scale factor is given by the length scale factor. Raised to the power 2. Area scale factor is equal to length scale factor power 2, and our length scale factor here is a 4 over 3. 4 over 3. So this is 4 over 3 power 2. 4 over 3 power 2. And this is giving us a 16 over 9. 16 over 9. From here we can say that area of triangle ACD over area of triangle ABC is equal to 16 over 9. 16 over 9. So from here we can find the area of triangle ACD. We can find the area of triangle ACD. And the area of triangle ACD will be 16 over 9. 16 over 9 times area of triangle ABC. 16 over 9 times area of triangle ABC. Area of triangle ABC. Area of triangle ABC. This is triangle ABC. Area of triangle ABC. Area of triangle ABC. So area of triangle ACD is given by 16 over 9 times area over triangle ABC. So that is going to give us 16 over 9 times area of triangle ABC. Here we have been given the area of triangle ABC to be 24 centimeters squared. 24 centimeters squared. Area of triangle ABC we have been given to be 24 centimeters squared. 24 centimeters squared. So we multiply this by 24, which is going to give us we multiply by 24, 16 over 9 times 24, which is going to give us 42 and 2 over 3 centimeters squared. So the area of triangle ACD will be 42 and 2 over 3 centimeters squared. The points A prime 3, 2 and B prime 4, negative 1 are the images of A and B respectively under a translation. Given that the coordinates of A are 0, 1, find the coordinates of B. So we can draw a sketch of this one here to guide us, and our sketch is this one here. This is our sketch. This is our sketch. Our point A prime, we have been given our point A prime. Our point A prime is 3, 2. So this is our point A prime 3, 2, and our point B prime is 4, negative 1. B prime here is 4, negative 1. This is the point. The points A prime 3, 2 and B prime 4, negative 1 are the images of A and B respectively under a translation. So it means that we are going to deal with the same translation for the 2 points. Given that the coordinates of A are 0, 1, find the coordinates of B. So the coordinate of A here, the coordinate of A is 0, 1. So our coordinate here of A is 0, 1. So now this point A that is 0, 1 is translated to point A prime. So point A 0, 1 is translated to point A prime 3, 2, and point B prime also here has been translated. So we need to get the other point of the point of B. We want to get the coordinate of B. The coordinate of B we have not been given. So we want to find the coordinate of B. Find find the coordinates of B. So we want to find the coordinates of B. We want to find this coordinate here. We want to find this coordinate here. We have been given B prime, but B, the coordinate of B, we have not been given. So this B is the one that has been translated to B prime, that is 4, -1. Point A we have been given 0, 1 has been translated into point A prime, that is 3, 2. So we are using the same translation as for this one. For this one we are using the same translation as this one here. So now we just compare. We use this one first, A and A prime. So you can see that in order for us to end up with A prime here, when we move from A prime to A, you can see that we are going down. So when we check the point, the y-axis, this is the y-axis. So from point A prime to point A, we move down by 1 point. This is 1 point. From here to here is 1, from here to here is 2. So this is 1 point negative. We move down by -2, 1 point on the y-axis, and on the x-axis from point A prime to point A, we move 1, 2, 3. So we move 1, 2, 3. So that is 3 here. 1, 2, 3 is making us end at this point A. So we move down by 1, we move 3 horizontally, then we get A. So we are going to apply that one also here because it is the same translation. We are also going to apply it to, we have been given here B prime. So we are going to move 1 point down in order for us to arrive at B. B is the object that has been reflected, that has been translated. B is the object that has been translated to B prime. So we move 1 point down, then that is vertically, y-axis. Then in the x-axis we move also the same way we have moved 3 points here. So it is 1, 2, 3, and it is going to give us this point here. And the coordinates of this point here is x-axis is 1, y-axis this is -2. So it is point B. The required point is 1, -2. This is the required point. We can use another way. We can do it in another way. We can also do it in another way because we are dealing with the same translation. So now we can say that okay, our point A, we are dealing with the same translation. So we can say that our point A, 0, 1 has been translated to point A prime 3, 2. So we can write it this one in another way, we can say that our point A here, it can be represented by x and y. X for x-axis and y for y-axis. So we can say that point A, that is xy, has been translated into, we can make it in terms of x and y. So you can see here that 0 plus 2 is giving a 0 here. 0 plus 3 is giving us 3. That is x. Here x here. 0 plus 3 is giving us a 0. 0 plus 3 is giving us 3, not 0. 0 plus 3 is giving us 0. You can say that 0 plus 3 is giving us 3. 0 plus 3 is giving us 3. So you can see here that this is 0. When you add to 3, you get 3. So now when we have x here, then we can say that x now representing 0 here, x plus 3 is supposed to give us the point here. So we can say that a prime is x plus 3. Then when we deal with y, 1, if you add 1 to 1, you get 2. 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. 1 plus 1 is equal to 2, giving us this one here. So now when we replace 1 by y, then we can say that y plus 1 is supposed to give us the coordinate of y here. So instead of saying that it is 2 here, we can bring this y plus 1 here. Y plus 1. So now we can find the coordinate of b. B here, we have been given b. B, we can say that b, x, y. Let the coordinates of b be x, y. Then b, x, y. B prime we have been given to be 4, negative 1. The coordinates of b prime we have been given to be 4, negative y. 4 for x, negative 1 for y. That is b prime 4 and negative 1. So now how can we find xy here? The required coordinate for b. So we can just equate. We equate 4 to this one here. We equate negative 1 to this one here in order for us to get x and y. So you can say that 4 is equal to x plus 3. 4 is equal to x plus 3. 4, we can bring this one here. 4 minus 3 is equal to x. 1 is equal to x. So our x is going to be 1 here, 1. Then now we equate negative 1 is equal to y plus 1. That is for y. This was for x. Now this one for y. Y here, can say that negative 1 is equal to y plus 1. Y is equal to, y here is equal to, we bring positive 1 this other side. Y is equal to, we bring positive 1 this other side, it becomes negative. So we can say that this is negative 1 minus 1 is equal to y, y is equal to negative 2. So the coordinate here, y is going to be negative 2. Y is going to be negative 2. For y we say that negative 1 is equal to y plus 1. Negative 1 is equal to y plus 1. Then now we bring positive 1 this other side. Y is equal to negative 1 minus 1. Y is equal to negative 2. So our coordinate here will be y is negative 2, x is 1. So our required coordinate, the required coordinate B, is 1, negative 2. 1, negative 2. The image of P02 under an enlargement with a scale factor 3 is P prime 4, 6. Find the center of enlargement. So we are going to use a formula. We are going to use the formula for enlargement scale factor. Enlargement scale factor is given by image distance from center of enlargement over object distance from center of enlargement. And we are going to draw a sketch like this one here. We are going to draw a sketch like this one here. So we are having our point P02, P prime 4, 6. So we want to find the center of an enlargement. So let us say that the center of enlargement is xy. So we want to find the center of enlargement, which is xy. So using this formula, we can say that for coordinate, for us to get coordinate x, it means that we are going to say that the image distance from center of enlargement for x, the image distance is 4 minus x over the object distance, that is 0 minus x. So we are going to have something like this. That is first of all, we can say that let the center of enlargement be x, y. Then we can find the x, coordinate. We can find the x coordinate for the center of enlargement. So the x-coordinate for the center of enlargement is given by 4 minus x over 0 minus x. Is supposed to give us a scale factor. Is supposed to give us a scale factor of 3. Scale factor over 3. That is supposed to give us scale factor of 3. So we equate this one to 3 in order for us to get the coordinate for the center of enlargement of x. So we can say that this is 3 over 1. So when we solve this one here, when we solve it, we are going to end up with x is equal to minus 2. X is equal to minus 2. Then we can also get the y. We can get the y coordinate. The y coordinate or the center of enlargement. So it is a 6. Y coordinate 6 minus y over 2 minus y. So that is given by, you can say that y coordinate is given by 6 minus y over 2 minus y. Is supposed to give us 3. That is a scale factor of enlargement. Scale factor of enlargement. So this is just like 3 over 1. We can solve this one here by cross multiplying. So it is 6 minus y times 1 is equal to 3 into 2 minus y. Six minus y is equal to 6 minus 3y. We can bring negative 3y this other side. It becomes positive. 3y minus y is equal to 6. We bring 6 this other side. Positive 6 becomes negative 6. 6 minus 6 is 0. 6 minus 6 is 0. 3y minus 2y is 2y. 2y. So y is equal to 0. So the coordinates for the center of enlargement will be x, y, which is equal to, our x here is negative 2, our y is 0. So coordinates for the center of enlargement will be xy, which is our x is negative 2, our y is 0. So it will be negative 2 and 0. Negative 2 and 0. A triangle T with vertices A 2, 4, B 6, 2 and C 4, 8 is mapped onto triangle T prime with vertices A prime 10, 0, B prime 8, negative 4, and C prime 14, negative 2 by rotation. Part A. On the grid provided, draw triangle T and its image. Part B. Determine the center and angle of rotation that maps T onto T prime. So here, in this problem, we are going to use a pair of compasses, a ruler, and a protractor. Pair of compasses, a ruler, and a protractor. We are going to use protractor. So we are going to use these three items for sketching our figure here. So now what we are going to do, on the grid provided, draw a triangle T and its images. So now what we do is that we can use a paper like this one here to sketch this one here. We use a paper like this to sketch it. So now this is our x-axis, this is our y-axis, and this is the object T, and this is the image T prime. So the vertices of object T are A is 2, 4, B is 6, 2, C is 4, 8, and the image here is image is T prime of this triangle. The image is T prime, and the vertices are A prime is 10, 0, B prime is 8, negative 4, C prime is 14, negative 2. So now we want to find, we are told in part A, on the grid provided, on part A, here on part A, we are told, on the grid provided, draw triangle T and its image. So our triangle T is this one here, and the image of triangle T, that is T prime, is this one here. So that is part B. That is part A, that is part A, that is part A. Then part B, part B here. Part B. Determine the center and angle of rotation that maps T onto T prime. So now what we are going to do is we are going to join A to A prime. We join A to A prime. We join A to A prime. So that is this is our A here. A, we join this A to our A prime here. Then that is A to A prime, we join with a ruler, we join it. Then we also join B, B is here, we join B to B prime, we join B to this B prime here. So after joining them, we draw perpendicular bisector. We draw perpendicular bisector, that is A here. We draw perpendicular bisector here A, we draw perpendicular bisector. So we have drawn it here, perpendicular bisector here, we have drawn it here, and we have drawn it this other side here. After drawing it, we join this point to this point, and it is going to give us a perpendicular, it is going to give us 90 degrees here. That means that this line is perpendicular to A prime. Then we join B to B to B prime. Then we draw perpendicular line to bisect B. Here we have drawn perpendicular line to bisect A prime. So we draw another perpendicular line to bisect B and B prime. So we draw it like this. That is using point B and B prime. B and B prime. B and B prime. Then we join the points here to here. We join using a ruler, so it is going to be a straight line like this, meeting this other straight line here. So it is meeting it here. So now we have been asked determine the center and angle of rotation that maps T onto T prime. So the center of a rotation will be where the two lines meet, that is here. Then we get the coordinates of this point here. So here this is 4, this is -2. So it is a 4, -2. 4, -2. 4, -2. So that is the coordinate that is required. Then determine the center and angle of rotation that maps T onto T prime. So how can we find the angle of rotation? We find the angle of rotation using a protractor. First of all, we join point B, vertex B, point B to the center of rotation here. We join this line here. Then B, we just use the vertices of B, the one for B and B prime. So we also join point B prime to the center of rotation using a line like this, and the two lines meet here. So now we get the angle. We want to get the angle here. We want to get this angle here. So how can we get this angle here? We use this protractor to get the angle. So this is a rotation that has been done on a clockwise direction, so it is a negative rotation. So this is giving us 90 degrees. It is giving us 90 degrees clockwise, and a rotation that is done clockwise is a negative rotation, so it is giving us negative 90 degrees. That is the rotation, the angle of rotation. Determine the center and angle of rotation that maps T onto T. So the center is 4, -2. The angle is negative 90 degrees. The angle is negative 90 degrees. Find the value of W. W is equal to square root over 7W squared minus 24. So how can we solve this problem? We can square both sides. So we can say that W squared is equal to square root of 7W square minus 24 square. Then we can say that this is W squared is equal to 7W squared minus 24. Now we can bring negative 24 this other side. It becomes positive 24 is equal. We can bring W squared this other side. It becomes negative W squared. So we can say that this is 24 is equal to 7W squared minus W squared. 24 is equal to 7W squared minus W squared is 6W squared. We can divide by 6 here. So you can say that 4 is equal to W squared. W squared is equal to 4. We can get the square root of both sides. Square root over W squared is equal to square root over 4. So square root of W squared is a W. Square root of 4 is 2. So square root of W squared is a W. Square root of 4 is 2. So we can say that this is the square root of positive negative. Square root of positive negative 4 which is giving us W is equal to positive negative 2. Positive negative 2. W is equal to positive 2 or negative 2. W is equal to positive 2 or W is equal to negative 2. Express the number 1470 and 7056 each as a product of its prime factors. Hence, evaluate 1470 power 2 divided by square root of 7056. So we get the factors over 1470. Factors over 1470. So the factors of 1470 is 2 goes here, 2 goes into 1470, 735. We are using the factor tree method. Factor tree method. So 2 goes into 1470, 735 times. 3 goes into 735, 245 times. 5 goes into 245, 49 times. 7 goes into 49, 7 times 7. So we can say that the factors of 1470 is equal to 2 power 1. 2 power 1 times 3. 3 power 1 times 5. The factors of 1470 is equal to factors of 1470 is equal to 2 power 1 times 3 power 1 times 5 power 1 times 7 power 2. 7 power 2, which is equal to 2 times 3 times 5 times 7 power 2. Now let us find the factors over 7056. 7056. The factors. We use the factor tree to find the factors of 7056. So we can say that 2 goes into 7056, 35, 28. 2 goes into 35, 28, 1764. 1764. 2 goes into 1764, 882. 2 goes into 882, 441. 3 goes into 441, 147. 3 goes into 441, 147. 3 goes into 147, 49. 7 goes into 49, 7. So now we can say that the factors of 70 56 7056, the factors are 2 2 1 2 3 4. 2 power 4 times 3 power 1 2 3 power 2 times 7 power 1 2 7 power 2. So that is the factor over 7056. We can still write it as 2 power 4. We can write 2 power 4 as 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. This is 2 power 4. Then we multiply by, we can write 2 power 4 as 2 power 4 here. We can write it as 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. Then times 3 power 2 times 7 power 2. We can still write this 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 as 2 times 2 is 4 here. 2 times 2 is 4 here. So we can write it as 4 power 2. 4 power 2 times 3 power 2 times 7 power 2. 4 power 2 times 3 power 2 times 7 power 2. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 2 is 4. So we can say 4 power 2. Then times 3 power 2 times 7 power 2. So now we can write here as 1470 power 2. We can write it as 2 times 3 times 5 times 7 power 2. That is 1470. Then to the power of 2. To the power of 2. Then we divide by square root over square root. We divide by square root over the factors of 7056. Factors of 7056 is 4 squared times 3 squared times 7 squared times 7 squared. So now we can bring it down here. We can say that that is 1470 squared over square root of 756 is equal to 2 times 3 times 5 times 7 power 2 into bracket power 2 over square root over the factors of 7056 is 4 power 2 times 3 power 2 times 7 power 2, which is equal to, when we square this one here, numerator, we are going to end up with 2 power, we are going to end up with 2 times 2, which is 2 power 2, times 3 times 3, that is 3 power 2, times 5 times 5, that is 5 power 2, times 7 squared times 2, which is 7 power 4, 7 power 4, 7 power 4 over square root of 4 square times 3 square times 7 square is 4 times 3 times 7. So now we can write this one here. We can write it as a 2 times 3 times 3 times 5 times 5 times 7 times 7 times 7 times 7. 1, 2, 3, 4 over 4 times 3 times 7. So 2 times 2 is 4. 4 can cancel 4 here. 3 can cancel 3 here. 7 can cancel 7 here. Then we remain with the 3 times 5 power 2. 5 power 2 times 7 power 3 times 7 power 3. That is 3 times 5 power 2 times 7 power 3. So this is our final answer. This is our final answer. 3 times 5 power 2 times 7 power 3. Without using a calculator, evaluate -2 into bracket 5 plus 3 minus 9 divided by 3 plus 5 over -3 times -5 plus -2 times 4. So we want to apply BODMAS. So we start with the numerator. The numerator here. So the numerator is -2. 5 plus 3 minus 9 divided by 3 plus 5. So we start with BODMAS. So BODMAS is a bracket of bracket. So we start with bracket. Bracket here is 5 plus 3. 5 plus 3 is 8. 5 plus 3 is 8. So this is going to become -2 times 8 minus 9 divided by 3 plus 5. So bracket of division. Where is the division? Division is here. So we can divide -9. We can divide -9 by 3, which is giving us a -3. It is giving us -3. So we are going to have -2 times 8. -2 times 8 minus 3 plus 5. So BODMAS bracket of division, multiplication. So we go to multiplication. Multiplication is -2 times 8 is -16. -16 minus 3 here plus 5. Bracket of division, multiplication, addition. So now we go to addition here. -3 plus 5 is a +2. So this is negative 16 plus 2, which is giving us negative 14. Negative 14. So here we can say that this is a negative 14 over. Now let's go to the denominator. Let us go to denominator. It is a negative 3 times negative 5 plus negative 2 times 4. Negative 3 times negative 5 plus negative 2 times 4. We apply board mass. Bracket of division. Multiplication. Where is multiplication? It is here and here. So we multiply negative 3 times negative 5 is positive 15. Negative 2 times 4 is negative 8. So this is giving us 15 minus 8, which is equal to 7. 15 minus 8, which is equal to 7. So we can say that this is 14, negative 14 divided by 7. Negative 14 divided by 7. And this is giving us negative 2. Negative 2.